Class A chopper is a 4-quadrant chopper where the load current and the load voltages are either positive or negative. Two Class C choppers can be combined to form a Class E chopper. That is, Class C chopper 1 will be with the combination of CH1, CH4, D1, D4. And Class C chopper 2 is the combination of CH2, CH3, D2, D3. Combining these two, we'll be getting Class E chopper. Similarly, two Class D choppers can be combined to form a Class E chopper. Class D chopper 1 is the combination of CH1, CH4, D2, D3, and Class D chopper second is the combination of CH2, CH3, D1, D4 will give us Class E chopper. Now, let us see the working. When CH1 and CH4 turned on, and the current flows from Vs plus to CH1 to our LE load through CH4 back to Vs minus. Current is going into the load I0 and V0 is positive and negative here. I0 as well as V0 both are positive. Power is delivered to the load from source, in which the source voltage is more than the load voltage V0. So this comes under step down chopper. As I0 and V0 both are positive, it works in first quadrant. When CH1 and CH4 are turned off, the energy stored in inductor dissipates through D3 and D2. Now the current direction is, you can see the current is entering at L and leaving through E. I0 is positive. Voltage polarity in this is going to be reversed. So the output voltage V0 is negative. The energy is going to the source from load. Here V0 is greater than Vs. So this works as step up chopper. It works in fourth quadrant. When CH2, CH3 are on, the current flows from Vs positive to CH3 ERL to CH2 back to Vs negative. The current is flowing from the side E, so I0 is negative with respect to the load and V0 negative. The power is given to the load from source self. Here Vs is more than V0, so this is also works as step down chopper. The voltage and the currents are negative, so this works in third quadrant. When CH3, CH2 are off, now the energy stored during CH2, CH3 turn on period in inductor is going to dissipate through D1 and D4. And V0, as the inductor is dissipating, is going to be reverse. The current direction is opposite, that is I0 is negative and V0 is positive. The energy is given to the source from the load and V0 is more than Vs. So this is also going to work as step up chopper. As the current is negative and voltage is positive, this works in second quadrant. Now let us try to summarize this. When CH1 and CH4 are on, the Class E chopper works in first quadrant. The power is delivered to the load from the source and this works as step down chopper. CH1, CH4 when off, the energy is given to the source from the load and this works as step up chopper. When CH2, CH3 are on, power is given to the load from the source and this works as step down chopper. When CH2, CH3 are off, then energy is given to source from load. This works as step up chopper. Now, if you replace the load with a DC motor, then the DC motor will operate in forward motoring when CH1 and CH4 are on. When CH1 and CH4 are off, then the DC motor operates in regenerative braking. When CH2, CH3 are on, then the DC motor operates in reverse motoring. And when CH2, CH3 are off, then DC motor works in the mode of regenerative braking. In first quadrant and third quadrant, class E chopper works as step down chopper. In second and fourth quadrant, class E chopper works as step up chopper. So this is how class E chopper operates in 4 quadrants.